No, 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 no. Good morning, dear viewers. Yes, look at this. It's summer. Today is supposed to be one of the hottest days of the year. We'll get up to 32, maybe 34 Celsius, according to the predictions. So it's a time for the mesh jacket. Finally, making his first showing this year, I think. I don't think I've used it before this year. Or maybe I did for like a short trip, but not on the channel. And the summer gloves have come out as well, much more comfortable. And we'll see today how Roynetta here copes with the high temperatures and the slow moving of filtering through traffic in London on a hot day. I know that this bike is used in hot countries like India, so you should be able to cope. But sometimes hot countries, you know, have more humidity, or at least they have some kind of a breeze, and the infrastructure is more made for hot weather. In London, I don't believe the infrastructure copes very well with hot weather. We quite often have soft tarmac or soft surfaces when it gets very hot and the sun gets very strong. And we also have quite a lot of slow moving traffic. So we'll see how it copes with that. It should be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. It's just coming up. She's only about 300 odd miles from the 3,000 mile service, so oil change is going to be due soon. So yeah, I am a bit of an adherent to all the gear all the time, so still have all of my armor. The gloves have got decent protection, knuckle, scaphoid. The mesh jacket has got all the back, shoulders, elbows armor, and it's the same riding jeans that I use every day. Do need to get a pair that's not black though. It does get very hot when the sunlight shines on it. But I've decided not to wear the boots today. I'm on the sort of shorty trainers for a change. Now, one thing that does come with summer is hay fever. Do any of you followers and subscribers suffer from hay fever? Oh, well done, lady. Yes, nice warm weather is nice, but it does have some negatives, one of which is hay fever. Now, I suffer from hay fever. Do any of my subscribers also suffer from hay fever, and what do you do for hay fever relief? Because my top box is starting to resemble a bit of a medicine cabinet. I've got all sorts of sprays in there. To take the antihistamine tablets, but they were making me quite sleepy. So now I use the Beckinase nasal spray. I also have an allergy relief spray, allergy barrier spray, which is like a spray you spray up your nose, and it's supposed to stop the pollen from coming through. So it's more prevention, stops it getting in there to irritate you in the first place. So yeah, you put your visor up to get some cooling, and then all the air that's coming through hitting you straight in the eyes and giving you loads of dust and pollen. And then so by the end of the ride, if I've had the visor up for any amount of time, my eyes are really itchy, and then obviously I've got an eye allergy relief spray. There's sprays and tablets everywhere in my top box. might get done for being a drugs mule if I get stopped. She's getting hot, boys. She is getting hot, boys and girls. This is the problem with an air-cooled engine. There's no radiator, nothing to force the air through to cool the engine. So you have to be moving for the air to flow over the surface. And there's only a little oil radiator at the front. But again, there's no fan, so it needs to be moving in order for any cooling to take place. There's no sort of engine or oil temperature gauge anywhere. Then at the same time, there's no coolant to worry about. Come on, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop moving. So I think the secret is to keep moving. Try to keep the levs, the hell? Keep moving. Try to keep the revs low if you can. Don't stop in the middle of the road. Either go or don't go.
Doors opening. Doors closing. Doors opening.
Why are they opening?
Doors closing.
Glad we finally got there. Right, catch you later. We'll see how it goes later in the day, how hard it is. Bye.
Many hours later.
Woo, it's hot. I mean, it's not 38 Celsius warm because the temperature gauge on this thing is still lying. It's supposed to have been about 32, 33 Celsius here in London today. Yeah, it was pretty hot when I went out for a juice earlier in the day. Now we're going to go and see, we're on the way to somewhere different today. Not going straight home from work. Going to go and see a fellow bikers art exhibition opening at St Pancras Hospital. It's actually not too bad in this mesh jacket, at least as long as we're in the shade, I suppose. Not sure how it will be in the sun, in the direct sunlight. Guess we'll find out soon enough. The black trousers certainly get very hot around the legs. Yeah, my eyes are already getting irritated by the dust. Okay, I think that's the hospital there. We just have to go around the park over there somewhere in the motorcycle bay. I am totally unfamiliar with this part of London.
Much later.
Why, beeps. Time to go home. No idea whereabouts I'm near St Pancras station, but no idea how to get home from here, so I'm just going to rely on Waze for that. Nice bike. Is it something you might ride, Phil? A Kiwi?
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around.
A lot of activity. Everybody out for a good time on a Friday night. Focused on other things than the road rules. Pedestrians, cyclists, cars. Hopefully they're not drunk yet. Maybe I'll get drunk when I get home. Anyway, I think the Himalayan coped very well with the hot weather today and the hot day. Didn't get too hot, didn't burn me. What more can one ask for? And yeah, that's my conclusion. I think it will be fine in the summer. I think after today, the temperatures are going to go back down for sure, and so it should be a lot more comfortable again. But the kid did his job, kept me safe, and I didn't boil to death, so that's good. Hello, big boy. Oof. Hello, squids.